Hello, dear sister friend. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Um, have you ever had a lyric or a song replay in your mind over and over again, like not non-stop, but it's lodged into your system to the point that you revisit it at least, excuse me, at least twice a day or a couple of times a week, continuously? Like for years, I've had one. I've had a Jay-Z lyric, where he says, "Take a look in the mirror and be proud of yourself." I've had that lyric for about 2 to 3 years now, or maybe even more. And until recently, I've never quite understood the relevance of it. I never really understood why I drummed it into myself, or rather why I latched onto it, why it became so important, why it resonated. And I met a girl of recent, and we spoke, and she told me about everything she didn't like in her class, in her course, everything that pushed her towards this. She said she was failing on purpose. And I was like, wow, that's a really strange place to be, where you're saying that you're doing things that you don't like on purpose. But anyway, she was failing on purpose, and she felt as though the way to kind of get her back on track, get her back feeling like as powerful and as full of fire, like as fueled as possible, would be by a makeover. And I mean, sometimes makeovers definitely are the trick. Sometimes you definitely just needed that shake up to kind of reawaken the beast within, to reawaken the greatness of yourself. And she went ahead and she did her hair. She said she changed her hairstyle. She started penciling her eyebrows. I don't know the power in an eyebrow, by the way, but hey, she did her eyebrows and she felt good. And she got a new wardrobe. She removed her braces. Like, she really went for it, and she was really at this point that she looked cool. I thought she looked cool, and she told me she felt cool too, but she just didn't feel as cool as she thought she would after she did all of this. And my lyric popped up in our conversation, and I explained to her what the lyric meant to me and how it kind of channeled me towards a different kind of living space or place. And I told her that in the evenings, when I'm removing my makeup, when I'm by myself, when I'm naked, when I'm surrounded by my thoughts of the day and my hopes of tomorrow, and I'm removing my makeup, I'm washing my face, I'm just me, I'm just pure. I told her that I like to take this lyric to heart and look at myself in the mirror, really look at myself, not my physical self, but look at my soul and reflect upon my day. And in that moment of reflection, I'm proud because I've done the best I could for that day. For me, for that day, I've done the best that I can. And so I told her, you know, when you're in this kind of zone, when you're in this place where you're being the best person that you can be, this whole idea of failing on purpose, or I'm a miserable person, or, you know, all these things that don't make you your best, they kind of fall off. They get left behind because you don't practice them as much, because you're in the zone of being the best you can be, because you want to get home in the evening and you want to take a look in the mirror and you want to be the best version of yourself. And there's a quote by Muhammad Ali, there's this thing that he does, and it kind of sums up everything I'm trying to say in a way Muhammad Ali knows how to. You know, that man's got a way with words. He's absolutely awesome. And I read that he does this thing that when he goes to bed at night and he's getting ready for tomorrow, he says in his prayer, he includes in his prayers or in his thoughts are prayers too, and he says, if I don't wake up tomorrow, would I be proud of how I lived today? And that's it. That's what taking a look in the mirror and being proud of yourself is all about. Have you done the best today that you could have done? Have you been the best version of you? And if you can say yes, and you can say yes always, then you're great. You don't have to change your clothes. You don't have to question why people don't like you. It doesn't become your problem anymore, because you've done the best that you could do for that day. And that's it. You don't look at yesterday and say, well, now looking back, I could have done it this way or that way, or after I watched this thing and then looking back at what I did last week, I could have done. No, that's not it. That day, you behaved in a way that you felt was your best, and that's enough. And that's it. So that's my message that I wanted to share with you ladies today. And until next time, stay blessed, stay happy, and take care. Bye bye.